Hey everybody, I am back with another tip and trick with makeup, woohoo! So we are talking about contouring and highlighting today, okay? And if you don't know what contouring is, it's basically a way to make your face look like you lost 5 pounds off of it, okay? It's gonna slim and narrow down your face, it's gonna enhance your facial features like your cheekbones, and it's gonna just make the whole face look like it's more like skinny. It's gonna look skinnier. I have chubby fatness on my face, and this is what I do to kind of make it look more defined. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to do this. So we're going to use our bronzer, and we're also going to use a little bit of concealer as a highlighter. So if you do have a concealer, you want it to be a shade or two lighter than what your foundation color would be. So we will start off with a little bit of concealer, and just, you want to put it underneath your eye. So what I do is I kind of make like a little check mark and then like a backwards check mark. Okay, you're going to want to put some down your nose, because we can also, with doing contouring, you can thin out your nose. I know that's crazy, right? Right on your cupid's bow, very small amount. On the very point of your chin. And now let's put our hair back for this. So we're going to make a fish face really quick. And see that shadow? Right below it is where you're going to want to put the lighter color. Right here. Right here. Simple, right? So then, all we're going to do is, of course, blend this in because we look a little crazy. And I'm just using a random brush that I have in front of me. And see how this is brightening up my face? It's brightening it up. It's making me look more awake, especially under your eyes. So if you ever want the appearance of like not looking like you're dead tired, throw a little bit of a lighter shade underneath your eye. I'm telling you. We're gonna do that. We're gonna brush down the center of our nose here. And what I do is I kind of spread this out on my forehead. So if you put lighter on your forehead, it makes your forehead look bigger. And if you put a darker color on your forehead, which I will show you, it'll kind of make the forehead look smaller. So it depends on what shape your face is and kind of what look you're going for. So I'm just blending this out. All right, and then I'm just gonna take a blending bud and kind of blend that out really quick so it's not such harsh lines. And a beauty blender is basically, or blending bud, whatever you want to call them. It's just like a little sponge. It's wet, so it kind of helps spread out the makeup. I feel like it's kind of like a buffer. All right. I have a hair somewhere. Oh, I found it. It's like I can feel it. Okay. So we just highlighted our entire face. We just made our face pop. It looks brighter. We look more awake. So now we're going to throw in the bronzer, and this is the part that thins out your face, okay? So I'm going to use the other side of this brush. It's just like a flat brush. You can use, like I said, any brush. Just squeeze it. You want to just pinch it like this. So we're going to make that fish face again. And right in that shadow, this is where you're going to put the darker color. Okay? So right in that shadow. When I bring it almost down to the corner of my mouth, but not fully. Now, we're going to put a little bit underneath our chin. See this shadow here? I'm going to put some there. And I bring it right up. Other side. This is going to make your jawline look more defined. We're going to put some in our forehead. So this is what I was talking about earlier when I said that the darker part on your forehead, if you use more, will make your forehead look smaller. If you use less, it'll make your forehead bigger or look more big. And then I kind of drag it down just a little bit so that it's not like dark and then like light, because my skin is so light. And then for your nose, do you see the shadows on my nose here? that is exactly where you're going to put this makeup. So you're going to follow the shape of your nose, but crazy enough, it is going to make your nose look thinner because the dark color creates a shadow. Okay? So we have the contour, we have the contour, we have the contour. Okay? This is all we have to do. Like I said, any bronzer. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush to blend this, so when you blend, you just make little circular motions. Boom. Boom. And then we're going to blend this out. And when you blend towards your hairline, you want to blend into your hair. So when you do the circles, you want to blend them in, make the circles go into your forehead and into your hairline. And that's just going to make sure that you don't have that like orange line to the white line where your like scalp is. And then just blend in the sides, circular motion. And then I follow it by a few little brushes back and forth. A few circles, back and forth. Doesn't my face look more defined? You can see my cheekbones now. My forehead looks smaller. My jawline is more defined. My nose is skinnier. And if you want to make your lips shaped, which is why we did the light on the Cupid's bow, you do a little bit of dark right under the bottom lip. So light on the top, dark on the bottom, and blend it. And it's gonna create this like look of your lips being a little bit bigger because there's a shadow underneath and a highlight on top. So that is contouring 101. And you can also use contouring sticks. So there's sticks available where there's a light side and a dark side. There's like little makeup crayons. You can use those. You can even use eyeshadow. You can use a dark colored eyeshadow depending on your skin tone. So you can use that as well. There's a lot of different ways you can highlight. You can highlight with a setting powder, a light setting powder. You can highlight with a lighter foundation followed by a darker foundation. It's totally up to you. I find that bronzer and concealer work the best for me. So if you have any questions on contouring, feel free to reach out to me and let me know, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!